Hey guys, my name's Wes, and you're watching Westicles TV, and today I'm reviewing DC's Legends of Tomorrow Season 1. It airs on the CW, and Legends of Tomorrow is basically a way for the CW to take all the B-list characters who people really loved on Arrow and Flash and give them their own series as stars. And I'm going to be honest with you, before the series aired, they showed this preview of a big fight sequence in a hangar, and I wasn't sold on this show. I wasn't all that excited. First of all, I like these characters where they were. I thought we could have seen more of Leonard Snart and like his partner on Flash. I like those characters. I really love Ciara on Arrow. I love the Atom on Arrow, but we could have just seen more of them on Arrow. I didn't need to see them on their own show because Arrow's quality has fallen off since they've left the show. Why appreciate one of your best shows to make a show that I didn't think was going to be all that good in the first place? But since the show has came out, after the first few episodes, which I thought were okay episodes, but they weren't the greatest thing ever, I thought the quality of the show improved dramatically. It seemed like overnight, it was just like better, and the show kept building from that point. Then it won me over to the point where I was more excited to watch Legends of Tomorrow every week than I was Arrow. And that's a huge thing, because I love Arrow. Arrow's one of my favorite shows. And that's both a testament to how good the show has gotten and to how bad Arrow got this year, because I thought the quality dropped off just tremendously this year, especially in the flashbacks. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. The characters on Legends of Tomorrow were characters I liked before, but I liked how they grew together as a unit in this show. They all had different chemistry with each other, whether that be Leonard Snart and Ciara, or watching Leonard Snart and Mitch work together, then kind of fall off, then work together again, or having Firestorm there and seeing this new version of Firestorm actually really kick in. And at first I was like, he's an okay Firestorm, but I actually really ended up liking the character he was outside of just being like the hero Firestorm. Ray Palmer's a ray of sunshine. It's cheesy, I know, whatever, get over it. And he's a ray of sunshine in this show. Every time he's on the screen, he just makes you happier. I mean, Brandon Routh has that effect. He's a movie star. He should have been a movie star. He's a great talent. And now he's on TV because Superman and stuff didn't really work out. But it's a great boost to this series. And then Rip Hunter is kind of the wild card in the show because you didn't know about him before in this universe. Is awesome. He's different. He's cool. He's like a space cowboy who flies through time. He's everything I had hoped to get out of him. I really like that character. I ended up finding myself really thinking the show is just binge-worthy. I mean, the show is the most bingeable show of Flash, Arrow, Supergirl, I guess, now that it's part of the universe more seriously. I really enjoy how each episode seems to end, and then the next episode is like right afterwards. You don't have some gap where it's like, the villain of the week this week is we're stopping flying monster things. No, it's like the episode ends. Either they're like, oh man, this happened right at the end of this episode that's really kind of shocking and we have to deal with that now. And so as soon as the episode ends, you're like, I want to watch the next one. And then you can now watch the entire first season and be like, it ends. It's right there. It ends. It's right there. You don't have to deal with like weird gaps and missing time where just like some random things happening just so there's something to do. It feels like one great story. I love the episodes when they went really far back in time, like to the Old West. Those were great. I like the future episodes. I like the stuff dealing with the Time Masters. I thought that stuff was all really cool. I liked the inner politics behind some of the stuff that's going on. The use of time travel I thought was really, really well done in this show. There's a lot of like old school sci-fi channel stuff that I seem to feel, especially when they were on the ship. I thought the settings were really well done. You can tell they put a lot of money into this show, and it really shows in some aspects where you're like, wow, this show feels like a great sci-fi show. There are also moments where it feels like a great sci-fi channel show, and by that I mean they had to do a lot of things because it shows a lot of special effects, and you just don't have the budget on TV to have great special effects, so there's some cheesy stuff on there as far as visuals that you just have to take with a grain of salt. The use of actual like pop culture references. This show is a pop culture geeks like fantasy. I mean, it's just like constantly are tossing in Star Wars jokes, Beatles jokes, anything sci-fi. I mean, it was just really fun as a person who really likes TV and loves movies and music to hear all these references to things that make me kind of chuckle and laugh. The villain ended up being better than I expected. Vandal Savage was cool in the crossover episode for Flash and Arrow, but I was thinking the whole series with this guy as the villain, I ended up liking this villain a lot because the actor's really charismatic. The way he talked was kind of cool. It was interesting to see the way he acted, whether it be this time period, this time period, this time period, because this guy is just, you could tell he's just an evil dude. But overall, it's a show I came into with almost zero excitement for, and leave wanting to watch the series again in a few months before the show comes back. Really excited to watch next year's. And I just want to say the ending, I really liked the ending. I think that the guy who showed up, I love the actor who plays the guy who shows up. I'm not doing any spoilers or anything like that. But I'm excited to see where they go. I'm really excited for Season 2. And that's why I have to say, I'm going to give DC's Legends of Tomorrow Season 1 like a high 7, low 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed this series. I think if you guys like the CW DC shows, you will really like this. If you like sci-fi and you're not really a superhero person, you should still give this a chance because this is a pretty decent little sci-fi show too. But that is just my opinion, and I want to know yours. What do you think about Legends of Tomorrow? Let me know in the comment section down below. While you're down there, click the like button right over here. Click subscribe to West Nichols TV right here to get more reviews on movies and TV and other stuff like that. Make sure, like I said, West Nichols TV. You can follow me on Twitter at WestNichols14. You can share me on social media anywhere you want, and there's a link to another review right here. Thanks for watching. My name is Wes. Have a great night. Bye.